Hey guys, it's your girl Tori, and I'm back with the Leader series. We're going to continue off on the Leader part 6. We were reading the book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 7. We got to meet the situation in which the Hebrew boys are now entering into a transition point. And I say it's transitional because Nebuchadnezzar the king has captured them and put them inside his kingdom. In fact, they are even receiving new names. Verse 7, unto whom the prince of the eunuchs gave names, for he gave unto Daniel the name Belshazzar, and to Hananiah of Shadrach, and unto Mishael, Meshach, and Azariah of Abednego. Why would he change their names? Your name is every single thing. In leadership, your brand is everything. Your brand has to be impeccable. It has to stand on core values. We spoke about having core values, and once you take grasp of your core values, it sets a standard. So he changes their name. Daniel means God is my judge, but they gave him the name Belshazzar, which means Baal protects the king. So this already right here, it set a standard that Daniel is of high authority. They discerned hidden values. Something as a leader, you always need to discern hidden values in people. Let me prove my point. In the book of Job, Satan, he's walking to and fro the earth, and God tells Satan, he says, listen, have you I'm paraphrasing, have you tested Job? And the first thing the devil says to him is, you got a hedge of protection all around Job. He discerned the hidden values. He already knew who he was, and he already been watching him. They watching you. Your biggest critics will watch you. They watch you to discern the hidden values as well as to compare. Let me prove it to you. Because right after that, Satan tells him, you blessed everything of Job's hand. Which is very ironic because Satan is from heaven. He was already blessed. So why would he try to condemn Job for being blessed? Someone say the enemy wants what you have. As a leader, you have to turn envy into admiration, into respect, because your mindset is above and not below. You gotta get in the Christ mindset, thinking about perspective. You have to think of the bigger picture instead of the smaller picture. Hidden value and perception. When the devil kept coming after Job, there was nobody there for him to be the solution except one of his friends, Eel. His perception changed the thinking, the mindset of Job. And it wasn't an accusation of a sin. By discerning the hidden value, find that value in that person and build them up. This is what I love about Nebuchadnezzar, because regardless, Nebuchadnezzar was a great leader. This is exactly why God used him. He understood the value. It said he took them in and nourished them for 3 years, that the end thereof they might be stand before the king. He still gave opportunity. That's one. And number 2, he gave time. He understood time. As my good friend Louise would say, Time is the only currency that you spend without a balance. Choose your time wisely. And Nebuchadnezzar, he chose to use his time to build young leaders up. This story is huge. It shows the dynamic of a leader and a leader becoming. Time allows growth. It allows you to evaluate your team as well as yourself to adjust perfection. As a leader, you cannot rush greatness. Greatness is an art beyond limitations of the normal. So in order to be great, it involves sacrifice, traumatic events to propel you beyond the normal capacity. Vincent van Gogh, one of the greatest artists of this world, never acknowledged in his artistry while alive, going through multiple trials and tribulations to express his creative design. But through his death, the value superseded beyond time. It would take his brother's wife to make him a famous artist because she discerned the hidden value. Your job as a leader is to discern the hidden value of greatness while it's in effect. This is wisdom from Ecclesiastes, Solomon, the greatest of all time. He said, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to the men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. But the time and chance happeneth to them all. You have to discern hidden value at an effective time. As well as, just because Nebuchadnezzar did not serve the same God as the Hebrews does not mean that he debunked their value. Ooh, this is good. Christians, do not debunk people who serve other gods. Yes, I'm saying it. It creates a barrier that could potentially excel you. Is not your God the creator of it all? You have to allow God to be God. You have to allow him to show his presence, to show his authority, to show that he is the one and only God. How can he show that he is God to others if your presence is unknown? You are the light in darkness. You will not have to fight for it. You will not have to fight for it because God is going to lead you. He is going to show his imprint over your life. He is going to say, this is my son. And signs, miracles, and wonders shall follow him. So you just got to be there. And God will do the rest. God told the children of Israel, march around the wall 7 times. And watch these walls crumble. I want to continue on. Now, we went through Daniel's name. Hananiah, meaning Yah has been gracious to all. They gave him the name Shadrach, meaning illuminated by Rock, the sun god. Then you have Mishael, meaning who is what God is. They changed his name to Meshach, who is like Shak, the Venus god. Then you have Azara, meaning Yah has helped. They changed his name to Abednego, meaning the god of fire. See, what you gotta get is, all of these names are elements of the world. Daniel was at a transitional stage. The enemy knew who he was. They knew that he would propel to the next level. He was at the king's palace just so he could be in that position to serve as a king. So as a leader, when you get to the top, when you get to where you want to be at, you are going to have the world come at you. Oh, I'm going to protect you. The same way they gave his name, Baal protect the king. They're going to see your greatness and potential to make you believe that you are king.
They may even say you are God.
But you have to stay in place and know, as a leader, God is my judge, like Daniel names me. When they hit you with the Shadrach, oh, you're an illuminated one. You gotta be like Hananiah. God is gracious to all. When they hit you with the Meshach, the astrology, who is like Venus, you gotta hit them with the Mishael, who is what God is. When they hit you with the Abednego, the God of fire, the physicists, the people in science, you gotta be like Azara. Yah has helped me. My Lord. Verse 8. It says, but Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's meat, nor with the wine which he drank. Therefore he requested of the prince of the eunuchs that he might not defile himself. Remember who your God is when you transition into greatness.
Thank you for listening in on my leadership series. Stay tuned for more.